Hey guys, welcome to this video on how to choose your film for the English 2.2 external. This is under the preparation portion of these tutorials. This video will cover the importance of having a good film, what makes a good film, how to choose the film, and some examples on good and bad films you can use. Alright, so it is very important to have a good film. This is because you obviously need one in order to pass this external. It is very important to choose a film which has sufficient depth in order to gain the marks you're aiming for. This would just make it easier for you to answer any set of questions they give you. It has to have specified aspects appropriate for a level 2 essay. We will go through what these are in this video. Now that you understand the importance of choosing a good film, what is a good film exactly? Like I said before, a good film contains a lot of the specified aspects which we will discuss in the next part of this video. The more aspects the film has, the easier it is to write about it in the exam, because it's very flexible towards any of the questions they can give you. Also, try to avoid films which are violent, inappropriate, and have R18 ratings. Here I have a checklist for you on some aspects which can be included in your film to make it a good one. The film can have complex characters which have good character development and dynamic. Purposeful film techniques which you can use as part of language features, has good symbolism as well as interesting settings. It also can teach us something important. It can be a theme or a message which can help us understand the world around us better. It can also make you feel all sorts of emotions. Therefore, it's a film which creates a response from the audience. Lastly, it has a clear purpose. As in, it is clear what the director's purpose is for deciding to make this movie. Here are some tips you can follow in order to find the right one. You can look at our recommended list of films for some ideas. Once you've got some ideas, you can go watch the films and look out for the aspects mentioned from the checklist and tick off all the boxes to choose the best one. Since I haven't elaborated much on the aspects, you can watch videos 4 to 10 which has a lot more detail on each of the aspects. This can just give you more information if you need. This can then ensure that the film is suitable. Like I said before, make sure it is appropriate as well. And you can also use Google to get some good film ideas to broaden your choices. So here I have Google up, and I'll show you some keywords you can type in the search box to find the most suitable film. You can type in award-winning films. This is because those are guaranteed to have a lot of depth as well as the aspects we've discussed before. You can also type in the word movies and whichever aspects you want to search about. For example, you can type in movies with complex characters and then browse through the different sites for ideas. You can also type in movies with interesting setting, and then you can do the same process and go through the different sites. You can continue to do this for all the other aspects in the checklist as well. So here is the recommended list for some good films you could use. For example, Schindler's List has some complex characters such as Schindler himself as you discover his development through the Holocaust. There are also good symbols in this film as well as a very important message about the world. I can also take off all the other boxes in the checklist for this film. But remember that you do not need to choose one of these films for the exam in order to pass. These are just suggestions you can use. And there are definitely a lot more good films out there which are also suitable for your essay. On the other hand, here are some examples of bad films which I don't recommend you writing about. Some of these lack the crucial aspects we have discussed earlier, while others have aspects which are way too complex, making it very hard to write about. Reminded that you can still choose one of these films if you really want to, but it would make it a lot harder to write a good essay on them and could then cost you the high marks you wanted. So that's it for today's tutorial, guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.